Hey guys, it's Mark again from Christ-Centered Fitness. Recently, you'll note that I've been talking a little bit about various struggles that can affect our lives in ways that make it hard to be good stewards of our bodies. I appreciate you guys always for sharing and liking those things, helping us get the message out there. But over those couple of days, I've had at least a few people reach out to me to let me know that they're personally struggling with depression, anxiety, PTSD, and a variety of other issues. And it reminded me of a quote that a friend once said to me, that trying to lose weight while battling depression is like running a marathon with a broken ankle. I mean, you might be able to complete it, but it's going to be infinitely difficult and it's going to take a really, really long time. You're fighting an uphill battle. So, in addition to that, more importantly than losing weight for the purposes of taking care of our health, I believe that when we talk about stewardship, it's more than just our physical health in terms of stewardship, but it's about managing and taking care of the resources, whether they're financial, psychological, physical, all the different things that God has given us as a means to fulfill our purpose in this life. And I believe taking care of our mental health is a huge part of stewardship. So that said, if you are battling with things like depression, I really, of course, encourage you to read your Bible and pray. But I also believe that God's given us other resources in order to help us, manage things like this so that we can get back to our lives and our purposes. And what I mean by that is that if you're battling with these kinds of things, then it may be the case that you need to get some kind of counseling. Cognitive behavioral therapy, otherwise known as CBT, is very helpful in that regard. And it may be that you need to take medication, either for short term or ongoing, in order to help manage these issues that you're facing. Now, I know that in the world in general, there's a stigma surrounding mental health. And I feel that that's sometimes amplified in the Christian community because we sometimes feel as though I should be able to get this right with God. But I really believe that God has given us these resources in order for us to be able to manage our mental health in order that we can fulfill our purpose. And, Pastor Rick Warren once said, how funny, he drew attention to the fact how funny it is that if someone's pancreas stops working and they're unable to produce insulin, that they are going to have to take insulin daily for the rest of their lives. And we don't seem to have a problem with that. Or if someone has a heart attack, we have no problem with them taking medication to manage that. But when it comes to our own mental health, we have this weird thing where we feel like medicating, for neurological imbalances, that there's something inherently wrong with that, and we should be able to manage that without medication. And I just want to encourage you that I feel that, there is a time and place where I feel that medication ultimately and therapy can help you to be a better steward of your mental health and ultimately be a better steward of your physical body. So, from my personal experience, I can say that that getting help and taking a medication has personally enabled me to focus on God, to begin taking care of my health, to be a better father to my daughter, to be a better husband to my wife. So don't be ashamed to address the issues that are holding you back, because when you take those issues away, or when you mute them, so to speak, then you can begin to really focus on getting at the root causes of those kinds of things. And ultimately, that makes you a better steward of your body and of your mind and enables you to fulfill your purpose in this life. So I hope that encourages you. If you're battling, get help. There's no shame in that. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Have a great weekend.